the end of this video, what I want to be ringing in your head is it's never too late to change direction. If I feel like this no longer serves me, I would pivot. If I feel like this is no longer working for me, I would cancel everything and start again. Hey guys, welcome to another video. My name is Beneri and this is the Get Better podcast. Sometimes we human beings forget that life is to be lived and the power is in our hands, and it's never too late to change directions. A lot of people are so afraid to pivot because somehow the society has placed a particular timeline towards a particular kind of goal, right? Oh, if you're above 25, you cannot be an artist. Why are you trying to be an artist after you turn 25? If you don't start early, you can't do it again. Why are you trying to be a musician at this age? Why are you trying to be an actor at this age? Why are you trying to start college at this age? It's too late. It's too early. It's too this. It's never too late to change directions. It's never too late to start something new. It's never too late to cancel everything you've been doing and say, oh, I want to start again. It's never too late to change direction. Keep that in your mind. At the end of this video, what I want to be ringing in your head is it's never too late to change direction. If I feel like this no longer serves me, I would pivot. If I feel like this is no longer working for me, I would cancel everything and start again. If I feel like this is no longer for me, it doesn't fulfill my purpose, it doesn't make me happy anymore, I would cancel everything. I would start afresh from scratch. Timelines are good. They help us keep things organized. They help us create a system in the society. In Nigeria, a child at 15, 16 is supposed to be done with secondary school. You're supposed to be moving to the university at 22, 21, 23. You're supposed to be done with university and all that. Timelines kind of help us keep things organized and kind of help us keep track of growth. But at the end of the day, if something is no longer serving you, let it go and start again. Because at the end of the day, what are we all looking for? We want to be happy. We want to be able to live a fulfilled life. We want to be able to satisfy ourselves. That is it. That is all. Sometimes I feel like we lose track of why we're actually living, of the main purpose, of the main reason. Because why are you somewhere that's keeping you depressed, keeping you unhappy, and you're not ready to live it because you feel like it's too late to start again? What are people going to say? At 40, I'm just going to start university again. At 35, I'm just going to enroll for BSc. It's too late. It's never too late for anything. You can be late, but never too late. You can be late, but never too late. I want that to sink into your head, okay? You can be late, but never too late. Too late means that you shouldn't do it again. Too late means that you can't do it again. You can't do anything when you want to start doing it. Don't let anybody make you feel like you can't. And at the end of the day, if you don't want to do something because you feel like you're too old to start, let's say you're probably like 30 and you're like, I don't want to start university at 30. How am I going to start a YouTube channel at 30? How am I going to just start a new career at 30? I want to just start learning how to code and all that. I'm already 30, blah, blah, blah. And maybe it's a 5-year course and you're like, you're 30, in 5 years you'll be 35. Guess what? If you don't do it now, in 5 years, you will still be 35 without doing what you actually want to do to make you happy. But if you do it and then at 35, hello, you already have a BSc, you're already doing exactly what you want to do. And then at 40, you look back and be like, oh, I got my BSc 5 years ago, blah, blah, blah. It's never too late to do anything. It's never too late to start anything. Don't let the society make you feel like it's too late to do this, it's too late to do that. And then we all end up putting a lot of pressure on ourselves. Do the best you can when you need to. But if circumstances don't allow you to get to a particular goal or a particular point, don't feel like it's too late to start again or it's too late to pivot. A lot of people are in businesses that makes them unhappy, but they just feel like, I can't start again. It's too late to come and start another business and all that. But why would you not want to put in the work so that at the end of the day, you start being happy towards the new thing you're doing? I'm going to use myself as an example. When I wanted to stop fashion, a lot of people felt like, why are you changing now? It's kind of too late. You just want to start something new. You should have started before, but I didn't. But I didn't start before because I felt like fashion was everything that I wanted. It's not like I've not totally dropped fashion, but I just wanted something different. And I'm starting from the beginning. I bought a new course. I started reading it. I started a new course, registered for a new course as a new student, started reading it. And now I'm done. I've started my business. It's never too late to start anything. Imagine if I keep saying that, oh, it's too late to start something new. Let me just continue with my sewing and my fashion and all that. And I know that it's not serving me. And I know that it doesn't really look like this is where my entire purpose lies. This is not a business that will give you the liberty that you want. This is not a business that is going to serve you as a person. This is not a business that's going to make you stable mentally because oh my god, fashion stressed the heck out of me. And I just feel like probably because I'm not supposed to be like into it the way I was. It's a topic for another day, but it just wasn't serving me. And I needed something else. And a lot of people were like, no, you started this thing since 2019. You can't drop it now. Just continue. You'll find a way. You need to also know when to quit certain things. And there are some times that you need to know when to re strategize and reorganize and look for new ways to make things work. And you also need to know when to quit. These are two different things because it was keeping me happy for a long time. And it was just something I felt like, okay, let me do this instead of being idle. Because the thing I really wanted to do, I didn't have the liberty to do it at that point. So I'm like, okay, let me just pick fashion. Let me just do fashion. And then it served me until it stopped serving me. And once it stopped serving me, and I felt like it wasn't something that I saw myself doing. I mean, it wasn't something I saw myself fully into as the sole proprietor, as the CEO, it wasn't something I saw myself doing for a very long time. And I knew that, Beneri, this is not for you. Let it go. And so many people till now could not understand, do not understand, cannot understand why I have decided to stop doing it. But I am happy that I stopped doing it. And now, in 2 years, 3 years down the line, I would be more successful in my business right now. And then I would look back and be like, oh, thank God I didn't continue being sad and depressed in a job that I didn't like, in a business that wasn't serving me. So it's never too late to pivot. It's never too late to change direction. Don't let people make you feel like you can't do this now. You're too old. You can't do this now. You're too young. Like, there are certain rules that just trash it. Certain rules should not be that deep. If you can't make it at this time, you can make it some other time. Some timelines are necessary, like I said. They keep things organized, they keep things going, they keep it more keep things uniform, right? Like using the examples of students when they go to school, when you're supposed to be in the university and all that. Timelines are good, but sometimes you need to trash it. Sometimes you need to forget timelines. At the end of the day, it should be about what makes you happy, what makes you feel fulfilled, what makes you stable mentally. So if it's not serving you, let it go and start again, no matter how late you think it is. Like I said, nothing is ever too late, because when you start saying it's too late, you start saying it's impossible, right? But when you're like, oh, it's late for me to do this, that just means that, okay, this is not the general timeline. This is not what an average person would be doing by now, but I can still do it. That's what it means for something to be too late, but not too late. So it's never too late for you to change direction. So whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you think that you've been desiring to do, and you feel like, oh, I'm too old to do this, I'm too young to do this, what will people say, blah blah blah. Don't give a shit about that. Just start again. Do what you need to do to keep yourself going, to keep yourself happy, to keep yourself feeling fulfilled. Do what you need to do and don't care so much about what anybody is saying, regardless of whoever the person is. I've seen people getting their second degree at 40, even 50, 60, and then they are happy. Oh, they finally got to do this. Because at the end of your life, all you'll be worried about is, what kind of life did I live? Was I even happy? Did I even do the things that I want to do? So do not let anybody tell you that it is too late. I I'm here to tell you that it is never too late to change direction, and it is never too late for you to pivot. It's never too late for you to start fulfilling purpose. It's never too late for you to start feeling fulfilled, doing something that makes you fulfilled. It's never too late. I actually feel like sometimes God just looks down and is like, these people and their timelines, let me shock them. Let me tell them that all of this doesn't really matter. Examples of situations like that, when a woman at 60 something gives birth, and you're like, a 60 something year old woman can give birth. Somebody can get married at 20 and not have kids even when they are 35. And then somebody can get married at 35 and then the next year, boom, they're having kids. In fact, that year or that night, the night, their wedding night, they take in, and then 9 months later, they have a child. So sometimes I feel like God just looks down and is like, these people and timelines. That's why they say God's time is the best for certain things, because you need to chill. And I'm actually talking about marriage right now because I know a lot of women are always putting so much pressure on themselves because, oh my God, I'm not married. I have to be married. When will you have kids? When will you start raising your family? How about those who have been married since how many years and didn't have kids? What if I get married early and my husband dies? So many things can happen. So your timeline is different from another person's timeline. Your timeline might not correspond with the timeline that the world has already created for themselves, to create a system. You're supposed to be married before 25, before 30, before this, before that. And maybe that's not your timeline. So sometimes I feel like God just is like, these people, let me show them something. So you need to understand that and be patient with yourself and wait for your time. Don't rush anything. If you're a Christian, hold on to God's time is the best. Hold on to I will make things beautiful in my own time, because at the end of the day, you really cannot run ahead of yourself. You can't run ahead of yourself. What will happen will happen. We are in charge of our lives. We have the power to make things happen, to make things work. But at the end of the day, things will actually be beautiful in its own time. We've come to the end of this video and I hope you guys enjoyed it and had a good time. Do well to subscribe and like and comment on this video. If this video was helpful, let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Before you go, don't forget you are enough and God has given you everything you need to succeed. All you need to do is push or apply first. The push was sounding like a pregnant woman trying to push a baby out. So all you need to do is apply first and things will definitely work for you. Bye.